What's up with the Raider Nation? It's your boy, Raider Honcho, and I'm back with a brand new video for you. Alright guys, get right into it. You already know the vibes, you already know what type of time I'm on. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, well damn, subscribe to the channel. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. Check out redemptionbrand.com right now, get you some of that fire merch. So, just when you think that you have survived a weekend, or any type of day, or any type of week, or any type of month, without any bad news coming from the Raiders, without any type of sign of just mediocrity, total disaster, just the epitome of the bottom of the barrel, just when you thought you've escaped that for at least a few days. Now, it was the Christmas day yesterday. Happy holidays day, Bear, out there. Hope you had a good time with family and friends and your loved ones. But just as I thought, that day, you know what, it feels good not to hear no bad news about the Raiders. You know, I'm opening presents, I got my kids, got my family around, and I'm enjoying myself. And I'm also on FanDuel, scrolling all around, trying to find a way to hit on my 37-leg parlay that's send me to financial freedom. I am on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, and I'm scrolling and I see some type of caption that says that Bill Musgrave in 2016 was screaming for the Raiders to draft the one and only Derrick Henry. And it only brings this up because I guess Derrick Henry was just going crazy yesterday, as he's been doing all season, even though he's like 77 years old at this point. He just continues to run the ball well. And it said that Bill Musgrave was screaming for the Raiders to draft the one and only, the king, Derrick Henry. And instead, we drafted our franchise quarterback. No, the hell we didn't. We drafted John Ward. Now, I only bring that up, and yes, it did kind of ruin the last bit of my day. It didn't ruin my entire day. The entire day was ruined when my 37-leg parlay didn't hit because, you know, it's just how it goes, right? It just brings me to think about the conversation we were having about the Raiders getting the #1 pick and everybody wanting them to get Shador or Cam Ward or whatever the case may be. And it just reminds me of like how many drafts the Raiders have had where they just continuously do the wrong things. They don't pick the guys we think they should pick. And with us not getting the #1 pick in the draft this year, which it looks like we're not, I was saying it might not be that bad of an idea or that bad of a reality because we don't know what they were going to do with that pick. Right now it looks like we're going to get BPA and we're going to add a player to the team that adds to our future, not putting our entire future or all our eggs into one basket by just going to get the quarterback, because I believe it's going to take a little more than that to turn this franchise around. But you know, it just brings me to all these years of watching the draft and sitting there with family and friends on certain draft nights where you think the Raiders are going to finally turn it around and do the right thing and go draft the guy that seems to be the obvious pick. And we just go and do something crazy like getting Jihad Ward over Derrick Henry. And I think if you go through the years, like you can literally say that the Raiders picked a dud and the person that was right after them being selected is a superstar, Hall of Fame type player, and it's happened year in and year out. And I'm just really praying, like if I would have known that I could have put this on my Christmas list, I would have really prayed for Santa Claus himself to just deliver a good draft for the Raiders. Now, I know some of you guys are out there going to be like, well, last year's draft was pretty good. We got Brock Bowers. Yeah, I get it. But we weren't in the same position we are this year. This year, we are in a position where we should have been drafted #1. We should be drafted #2. But it looks like we're going to be drafted somewhere at the bottom of the top 10. And I just want the Raiders to do the right thing. I do believe in who we have in management, who we have in the front office. I do believe we have the potential to have a good draft. I'm not as down on it this year as I have been in the past. But, I mean, if you're a Raiders fan as long as I've been a Raiders fan, and I've been a Raiders fan a lot longer than you guys probably think, because I'm probably a lot older than you guys think. But I'm just really hoping that the Raiders get it right this year. And I hope that we can walk away from this draft and not make excuses and not try to put a cape on and defend things that our favorite team does, and really just walk out of there with some confidence and say, you know what, we got it right this year. But just reading that tweet about we should have got Derrick Henry just adds to the list, to the plethora of times the Raiders should have drafted the right person, and they inevitably got the wrong person because the Raiders are going to Raider. Now, I want you guys to get down in the comments and let me know what you think. Do you think that's what's going to happen this year? Do you think the Raiders have it all together? Do you think the Raiders have the right people in the right spots to draft the right person? Get down in the comments right now. Let me know. Also, get in the comments, let me know what you got for Christmas. Because shit, man, you know, hey man. Listen, man, life is life, man. I want to know what's going on in y'all lives, man. Let's create this dialogue, man. Get down in the comments, let me know right now what you think about the draft, who we should draft, who we shouldn't draft, who we should stay away from, and who are some of your favorite sleepers. Because my next few videos, I'm going to start getting into free agency. I'm going to start getting into the draft because I have been doing my homework now. I'm starting to get to my favorite players in the draft. Some sneaky picks the Raiders could get late. Some sleeper picks, all kind of stuff. So get down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let's start the conversation. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. And as always, Raider Honcho out.